How's it going? Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Alright man, I'm going to try to hook up 2 grinders to 1 VFD. Let's see how it goes. Are you ready? Here we go. Welcome back. Alright, so I got these 2 grinders and I want to try to hook them both up to the same VFD to see how it goes and all that and work on everything and get it all going and stuff like that. But yeah, I already did it and it was a fail. A big fail. So, oh man. But might as well go ahead and watch it because it's entertaining and now I got to get a VFD fixed. Like it if you like it, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. My website links on the top, Amazon links are in the description. I got shirts and knives available. Alright, let's just get right to it. My big plan is to see if I can run 2 grinders off of 1 VFD. So I'm going to have to get this dismantled. I've already got the breakers turned off to both VFDs because I had another one that's over here that ran my horizontal grinder. It's an old Chinesium VFD, AVE reference there. But if you buy one of those cheap ones off of eBay, make sure to put it 10 feet away from your grinder because I blew 4 of them with them too close and the metal gets in them and they pop. That's why you need a NEMA 4. You know, you can basically wash this down with a hose, in theory. Now don't try it if you have one, but anyway. So let me get this dismantled and we'll figure out where we're going to put it. So the first thing I got to do, like I said, I have all the power cut. Here's the switch to the VFD, so I got to take all this apart and see how much wire I have and how far we can go. Actually, this wire goes all the way over there, so moving it closer should be easy, but I'll be back after I get this connected and everything routed. I'm going to show me disconnecting the VFD too, but I'll be back. Well, one thing I used to always love to do, well I still do, is tape the hell out of everything so it can't go anywhere. You want to write down as you take your things off so it'll be easier. UVW. It looks like it goes green, white, black. Got everything written down. For this VFD. That's another thing. These Chinese VFDs are, man, look at all. 1, 2, 3. These are just to turn the switches and turn it on. Then you got the power and ground and to the motor. Now I'm not going to show you how to do a motor. I've got other videos where I show how to do a motor, but let's just get these out. So this VFD is still good. I might have to use it for something else. I got that other 3-phase motor. Maybe I'll find some use for that. 2 horsepower 3-phase motor. But I'll tell you what, I never had wiring problems. I made sure these things lasted. I guess we gotta unravel this to see what we're... Or you know what I could do? I could just go back to... yeah, I'm gonna go back to the motor, cut it there, and you know, because all this is added on later. I'll be back. Okay, just like I thought. This big fat wire right here is the one everything's wrapped around. That's the only one we have to worry about. And it looks like we got plenty of it. All the other stuff is like round. So let me get this unwrapped. Ooh, look at that job. At least I got a whole bunch of wire now, huh? Cut the head off that beast. The only problem is what I wrote down isn't on here. Because the VFD, that one has smaller things, so I had to go from this gauge down to that gauge wire. I'm pretty sure red and green are red is the green here because it's green, white, and black. I pulled this through. I thought this was the motor cable. This was the power cable, so I would hook this all up and be like, why isn't it working? But look at all this cable I got now. But that's because I had to route the VFD all the way across the room. Whew, I thought this would be an easy job. I forgot how much stuff I wired around here. I always made everything heavy duty and over secure so I didn't have to worry about fires or anything coming loose. Guess I gotta take this apart and find out. Now I'm gonna use this box for the 3-pole switch. So I don't want to lose these screws. Looks like I already lost 2 of them. Guess I'll have to buy myself a new box. From here on out, I'm just cutting wires because I don't have any power and I know where my motor is. All I need is the motor. Don't need any of these other wires. Let's go ahead and take this off. Oh, I'm all in your head. That's one thing when you think something's going to be an easy job. You know you're wrong. Let's get our piece of paper. And we got, oh, it's same here too. It is UVW, right on. So on this one, the black and white are switched for this VFD. Nemo! UVW. See, that's the thing. With the motor, you have 3 wires. If it's running backwards, you just switch any 2 of them. Whoops, am I shouting? So what I'm going to do is take advantage of these 2 holes, or this hole right here. This hole right here. I'm going to hang the VFD out here. Bam. That way I get to it from here. Here we go. I had holes in here, so I'm just reusing those holes and using the lag screws. At least today I was smart and cleaned out my area. Not that it's still clean, but I guess I could drill a little bit bigger, but I want these to be snug. Like that. Take that! The first one's always the hardest. And then the second one's hardest to find. Oh man. Come on, baby. You wanna But actually this is going to the switch. That's alright. And we got power. I guess I can put the switch right here. Here. I guess I can put the switch right here. Let me just check one thing before I get all rambunctious. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Yep. Alright, let me get this platen back on and see what we can do here. Cause y'all know how I like to hang my belts off, so too bad we're not gonna be able to turn it on and try it. Woo! Oh now! Yeah, that's the perfect spot. The belt's hanging over a good 3/8 of an inch and it ain't hitting. No more VFD here, just room for a whole bunch of junk. Boom. So we're down to 3 wires. Can we see this wire? It's just out of reach. This wire right here is the wire for that motor, for the KMG. It's fallen back 3 times, so I'm trying to... This is the motor for the horizontal, and this is power. So power we run straight to here. Then we hook up the switch and all that, and hope for the best. I'm gonna hook up the power first. I'll be back. I think we can see the problem here, or maybe we can't. Can we? I can't even put my hand between the VFD. Now, I will say, I barely ever use a platen on my horizontal, but you know, if I keep it here, I'm going to be using this all the time. And I tried putting it here. I'd have to cut this smaller because it hits the motor and stuff, so I think I'm just going to move it down here. It'll be better anyway. Let me take this all. I didn't even put a second lag in there because I was like checking it out. So I'm glad I did that before I got it all wired up. Whew, much better. Man, trying to hold it up with a bad arm and get that first screw in. I put a 2x4 under here because there's a shelf here. So there's a 2x4 back here. Now the only problem is going to be wiring this. I was kind of impatient and I didn't put these wire clips on it before. As you can see, I'm glad I did. The ground is way over on the corner, so I had a little wire. So I didn't have to cut it all out and all that stuff, but I put the... Man, I'm not used to squatting like that. If you know anything about building computers, it's bad luck to close up the box before you test it. One screw. I'm not testing, I'm not even turning power on. I'm only wore out from kneeling. All right. Go ahead and put that box right here. I guess I'll have to put it all in through here or something. I'll have to get a new box anyway. Look at all the holes in here. One switch went bad, I wired another one. And all right, I just wanted to show you that and complain about how bad my legs hurt from squatting. Now I'm not gonna find where I put that. Oh, here it is. I'll say, man, I am so bad at... I had to look everywhere for the lag nuts. I had like 2 or 3 left over, and I had to look everywhere for them. But I'm going to buy a couple more because I got to put one more here, and probably 1 or 2 more in the grinder. Yeah. Come on, fit for me. Just had to tape that up. I'll leave that here. That grinder and that grinder. Boom. Ta-da! Yeah, right. I think I'm gonna have to do the wiring tomorrow, so this video is probably not gonna be up till Wednesday. You guys are used to me doing knives and stuff I'm used to. But stuff like this, you know, carpentry I know, but figuring out how to put a grinder and where to place the motors and where to place the VFD, that's a whole different story. So now you get to see the struggle I went through learning knife making. Man, because learning new things, you have to fail and then rethink it and redo it. And man, this camera's crooked, isn't it? All right, I'll see you in a second. It'll be tomorrow for me, but so I decided to use well, I've only got the bi-metal hole saws, but I think taking a hole saw and going right through. I had to drop all the cables back through. That's all I need is to cut one. So yeah, I'm clear. I just have to take it slow and hopefully it'll all work. I got 2 screws in that, so that's not going nowhere. Whew. Oh man, where did that caught that? Oh, I'm in reverse. How many times have I done that one? Maybe I cut it out. Anyway, I'm not cutting that one out. No, wait, that was right. Why is it? Alright. Let's just stop the madness. What do they say about insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? I forgot to tighten down. Hold on. Alright. Let's see. I gotta leave that in because that's funny. Oh, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at, right? Hey, what do you know? Come on. There we go. That's what I was talking about the other day. This drill is messing up. It doesn't matter where you turn the clutch. It's the same torque. Oh, we're so close. Hey! What a great way to start. That means everything else will go right. Whew, that was fun. And I know you're probably thinking, man, that's an awfully big hole. But it was either this one or one that was too small, and then I'd have to cut it more. So I figured, go big or go home, right? Alright, now we just have to figure out which one is which. We'll do it like this. Switch, KMG, and this. So let me just cut these all back. See, I don't care how long they are because I can drop them down. So, but I'm going to make these kind of long. I'll be back. I'm going to cut these out so I know what is what. We're going to put an R on this one. For reader, of course. S on this for switch. And a K on this, just in case something wipes off on the other two. Alright, let me get these other. I'm just going to strip them back like that. You know, I want to give myself plenty of room to work with. All the green ones are getting tied together because that's ground. Ground from the VFD and then ground to the both motors. We're not even, so these are the only three that are going to the switch on all of them. I'll be back. There we go. We got black and white. You know, I matched everything up except the reader grinder is the opposite. You can see I taped everything to make sure these things don't fall off. I got my ground all taped up, so let's see how we do. Let me kick on the breaker. Well, something went bad because it started to work. Yeah, it's giving me a red status, which is not good. I'm gonna, oh man, I hope I didn't mess up my VFD because it smelled warm. And it was straining to put out the power to both. So I'm gonna hook just the reader up. I'm just gonna hook one grinder up and see how it goes. Alright, I guess this will tell me if I fried my VFD. Yeah, man, fuck. I guess I just have to contact them and send it back and pay for a new board. Damn, now I gotta wire that other VFD up and put my other 1 horsepower motor on here, and I saw smoke come. I was like, oh, there it goes. And nothing sparked, so it wasn't like it was wired backwards or anything. It's just, man, that switch must have caused, fuck. One day I'll learn. Some things we fail at, and man, it's an expensive fail. I got my other VFD to hook up and my 1 horsepower motor to put on my KMG, so, oh man. Alright, so it's been a few hours. I had to go study and see what went wrong, what I did wrong, or what happened. First I was like, it has to be the switch. I checked all my wiring 3 or 4 times, and man, I had it right. The one thing is, I noticed when I switched to the KMG, it was trying to run, but it wasn't running. You know, like you could hear it spinning, but not running. I switched it to the reader, and it did the same thing. And then that's when the VFD let out the smoke. Poof! So after studying a while, I looked up switches, I looked up VFDs, all that stuff. It was all wired correct. I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't have used that switch. I went to Amazon where I bought the switch, and I read all, it said heavy duty switch, rated for this and rated for that. And then I scrolled way down in the description and it said 3/4 horsepower motor. Why don't they put that in the main description? I mean, I'm still blaming myself for not reading the small print and all that, but man, I blew a VFD because they didn't put in the description 3/4 horsepower. I better calm down. I was furious earlier, but I called up a friend that owed me a couple favors and asked him to let me borrow a little bit of money, so I ordered another VFD from Amazon, which should be here Thursday, and then I'm gonna have to send the other one back to KBAC to fix again. This time my fault for not reading small print and using the wrong switch. It was the right kind of switch, just rated for the wrong. Anyway, I had to reshoot this outro. I already had the video uploaded and edited, and I was like, I figured it out. I better tell people what the problem is, so if they do decide to do this switch thing, yeah, make sure it's rated for the amperage and the horsepower and all that good stuff. All right, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like this, comment, give me a little sympathy or something. Subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. My website link is the first one down below. I also got Amazon links in the description. I got shirts, knives, and all that good stuff on my website too. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day. Man, so glad I figured that out. I was really bummed out. All right, I digress. Take it easy.